Hakadosh Boker Tov, we're just continuing with the Rachot of Sefirat Haomed. There's a lot of Edot Mizrach that they come and they pray Plaga Mincha from Pelega Mincha on Friday nights. So now the question is, what's going to happen with Sefirat Haomed? Why? If they're going to be on a regular Friday night, so therefore what happens is you pray on a regular Friday night, you come home and you're going to do Kiddush, no problem. And you're eating before the Zman of Kriyat Shema. Now, technically speaking, Kriyat Shema is going to be at nighttime, which is Sefirat Haomed. So how do they come and have a meal and do Kiddush beforehand? The Bet Yosef himself comes and he answers that since there's Shitot, like Rabbi Yehuda, which basically you're going to be fulfilling your obligation of Kriyat Shema already from the time of Peleg Mincha onwards, it's not considered the Yisur of eating before the Zman of Kriyat Shema, and therefore you could do the regular Kiddush, Amotzi, and everything as whatever you want, you could eat as normal, because you've already fulfilled your obligation of Kriyat Shema according to that Shita, and then afterwards, when it comes the time of Kriyat Shema, you're going to say Kriyat Shema. Now the question is, what happens now because of Sefirat Haomed? The Mishnah Berurah says you're not allowed to come and eat half an hour before Tzet Kochavim, and the Kav Chaim and Rav Ovadia, they come and they say it's half an hour even before Ben HaShemashot, which means that if you already come, even if it is that you're going to pray early, and then you're going to come home, half an hour beforehand, you're not allowed to eat. So now, what are you going to do? Because if it's going to be nighttime, so then there's no problem. But if it's going to be that you get home, and now you're within half an hour from, let's say, Ben HaShemashot, so now you can't eat. So how are you going to do Kiddush, and then do Hamotzi, and then eat? So there's a few ways to get out of this. Some people say that what you're supposed to do is, and this is the Ben Ish Chai brings it down, what you're supposed to do is you do Kiddush and you do Hamotzi, but you make sure that you eat less than a kabetza of the Hamotzi before the Zman of Kriyat Shema and Sefirat Haomed. Then obviously when it comes the time, you first say Kriyat Shema and then you do Sefirat Haomed. Other people want to come and they say that it helps to do a shomer. What is a shomer? You're going to come and you're going to place the other people there. You're going to place somebody as your shomer to make sure that you're not going to forget Kriyat Shema. Other people come and they say that if you have two people, so then it becomes a rabim, which means that people are going to be reminding each other about Sefirat Haomed. That's going to be okay. Or you put an open sefer or something in front of you that is going to remind you. The last one is the halakha that we mentioned in the first night of Sefirat Haomed, which is basically the Tanai. What is the Tanai? During Ben HaShemashot, can you make the bracha of Sefirat Haomed? So we know that during Ben HaShemashot, Maran brings down a Tanai. What is a Tanai? Somebody's going to come and they're going to make a bracha. Now, for example, I want to be of the Medaktakim, and I want to make sure that I'm going to count in the proper time. So, for example, last night, it was, I think, 8:22. So now somebody wants to count beforehand. So he's going to count beforehand. And then what I'm allowed to do is I count without a bracha. And I make a condition. If I'm going to remember later on during the proper time, so I'm going to make a bracha and I'm going to be Yotzei Chovah. And if not, so then what happens is this is my counting right now, and it's considered I counted. According to this, now you're allowed to eat according to everybody. Why? If you come and you made this condition, so then what happens is that now all of a sudden I already counted. So since I already counted, even though it could be that I might count again, but I already counted according to this condition. So therefore you're able to eat without any problem whatsoever on Friday night. So that's what the person should do. They should make that condition from already, right, the time of the Ben HaShemashot, and therefore they're able to have their Kiddush as normal, and then when it's the proper time, they'll be able to come and count again with the bracha.